Welcome to Tech Wizard. Today we are going to discuss about the Java naming conventions. Okay, so before going to the naming convention, let's see why it is important to follow this naming convention. So this naming convention will provide one advantage that your code will be easier to read, not for yourself, but the other programmer who are reading it. Okay, and because of this less time will be spent in knowing that what this particular code is doing over there. So easily you can find that with this part of the code will do this task. Okay, so that is the main advantage to using the Java naming conventions. Now let's see what are the different naming conventions are there for the different things. Like for example, first one is the class. So class name should start with the uppercase. Okay, if there is a single word, then it should start with the uppercase. And if there are multiple words, it should start with the small case, that is the lower case, and second word will be start with the uppercase. It should be noun. For example, color, button, etc. Next, you need to use appropriate word. Okay, use appropriate word instead of giving a random name to the class, so that when you see that class you can able to find out that this class belong to this particular object. Next one is the naming convention for the interface. So again, it should start with the uppercase, and second one, it should be adjective. For example, it should be adjective, for example, like runnable, remote, etc. Okay, third one is the method. For the method, the name should start with the lowercase, then it should be a verb. For example, main, print, etc. Then if the method name contain multiple words, then first letter will be a lowercase followed by the uppercase. For example, action, action, print. So here we are having two words, action and print. So it start with the lowercase followed by the uppercase for the second word. Next one after the method, fourth one is the variable. So variable name will be start with lowercase. Examples are like ID, name, etc. Variable name must must not start with special characters like ampersand, dollar, etc. And most important, avoid using one character variable name. For example, X, Y, Z, and so on. Okay, this is very important because generally when we are making a program, we are just writing like integer I is equal to 10, integer X is equal to 5. Okay, so what is the purpose of that particular variable, we cannot able to find. Okay, so that will be difficult while we are reading, as well as it is difficult for the other person who is reading your program. Next one is the package. So package name should start with the lowercase, and if it contain multiple words, in that case it is separated by dot. Okay, for example, java dot util. Another example is java dot lang. So it must be separated by dot. Next one is the constant. Constant should be in uppercase. For example, red, blue, etc. If it contain multiple words, in that case it should be separated by underscore. Okay, for example, mean age or max underscore priority. Okay, and the third thing, it may contains digits but not as a first letter. Okay, so these are the different naming conventions available for the different types of things which we want to perform in Java. So we should follow these naming conventions, so whenever someone is looking at your program, they will be easily able to understand that. Okay, and ultimately it saves the time because it is easy to understand, and they can easily able to find that this particular method does this work, this particular variable does this work, this particular class is for this thing. Okay, so hope you find this video useful. If you like the video, please subscribe and share with your friends also, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you will get our video whenever we are going to upload it. Okay, in the next video we are going to discuss about this practical things. Okay, like all the things which we have mentioned over here: variable, package, method, class, and so on. Okay, so please join us and provide your love and support. Thank you so much.